Hey everybody, welcome back to Danielle's Crochet Barn. So today we are going to be making stuff out of the Posh yarn. I was going to make this into like just a dedicated keychain video, but I'm just obsessed with so many other patterns that I've came across. So we're just going to do a little mix of everything. So this video is going to be dedicated for the Posh yarn, and I'm going to make an array of items. So before we get into the colors that I've got, I did already make a couple things with the Posh yarn. I had got my hands on a tan color, white, and purple, and those are the only colors I was able to get because everything was out of stock every time I went back on Joann. So I have made like a dinosaur, and I'll pop some pictures up on the screen for y'all. But I made a dinosaur and a keychain. The keychain were bears. I've made 6 of those, so I'm very excited to see how those sell at my future markets. The bear keychains, they were so fast to work up, and it was a free pattern, so I will link that down below. Any patterns that I used today I will link below. But the bear literally took me like 18 minutes to make, which is absolutely amazing. And I can sell those at $3 each. I will definitely be making my money back. But we're going to go over the colors. I have them sitting here beside me. Also, ignore my hair. The bangs are woolly, just like in the last video y'all saw. It's going to be alright. Now these I had sitting in the box, but these are not Posh. This is actually Burnette Velvet. I do need to use these up though because I don't plan on buying any more of this. I'm pretty obsessed with this Posh yarn. I'm just going to start limiting myself to sticking with my Red Heart and Big Twist that I use for most of my amigurumi stuff, and now the Posh. Because I don't want to have way too much yarn because it's starting to get out of hand, but that I have nowhere to put. So yeah, but I would like to use these up. Don't know if I will for this video. Again, this is Burnette Velvet. I don't know what this is, but it's pretty similar. It's like a mixture of this velvet and the Posh. A friend had gave this to me. So I don't know if I'll use these in this video or not. But now we're going to go over the Posh yarn and the colors that I've got. So this is the tan color that I had got to begin with and what started this Posh need for yarn. I do not know the color of this because I already threw the label away. I know I need to keep them, but you know, it is what it is. So I will pop up on the screen what the color is. But yes, we have this light tan color. And then the other color that I had got that I don't have a label with is this purple color. Again, I'll pop the name up on the screen. And then what I ordered, oh, first I did also have white, but I'm basically out of it. So I did have to buy a new one. So we will pull that out right now. And the white is called Whipped Cream. And I cannot see if this is in focus. Let me lean over here. So yeah. Now let's go over the brand new colors that I have not messed with yet. So we have this pink color. The label was ripped when I got it out of the box. This time it was not me, but it is in the color Strawberry Glow. And then we have this Strawberry Shortcake, and I don't know if the colors are showing up like they are in real life. Again, this label was not me. The ball is already falling apart, but this is in the color Earl Grey. And then we have Brown Butter. This would be amazing for a teddy bear. And then we have Black Sesame, and this is Lemon Meringue. And this is probably my favorite color, or one of my favorite colors. It is Blueberry Smoothie. This is Glow Warm, very neon green. And then this name right here, I'll probably mess up, but it's called Bok Choy. I am hoping that's how you pronounce it, but it is a green color. And those are all the colors I have currently. So now I'm going to pick out some patterns and work those up, and I'll come back and kind of review how the yarn worked up and how I thought of what I thought of the pattern. So I think I was trying to figure out how I wanted to do this video. I think it's going to be a Posh / free pattern review, because the pattern review videos I've been watching lately are very, very popular. So I definitely want to get on that trend now instead of being late like I always am. I don't know why I'm always late for trends, but I am. So yeah, we are going to pick out some patterns. I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back on here, show y'all what I plan to make, and then I will make the pattern. And then I'll come back again and kind of update y'all and tell y'all what I think about the pattern. So I have a couple patterns picked out here. There is one pattern. It's a 10 and 1 free pattern. I don't know if I'll do all of those. Don't know how many I want to do for this video. So these are the ones that I'm going to stick with as of right now. I have already printed out a page with this pattern. This is off of Instagram. It is free Winnie the Pooh characters. And I haven't exactly read through completely on the pattern, but I think it's just these 3, so I'm probably just going to make those 3. If there are more, I probably won't make them. And then next we have this adorable duck with a frog hat, and then we have a strawberry hat on the other one. I am more leaning towards the frog hat. I might do the strawberry hat, don't know yet. And then this is the 10 and 1 free pattern I was talking about. It's got an array of animals, so I thought these are pretty cute, so I'll probably be making these as well. and I don't even know if I stated this, and I also know it's Halloween, but if I didn't, well, it's not Halloween yet, but everything is dedicated towards Halloween / fall at the moment, and I don't really have patterns for that I just showed y'all. I can definitely look for some, and maybe I will do that as well. I could do ghost, but everybody does ghost, and since I already used out what I did already make a ghost, so I guess I could pull that out and start off with that. So this is the ghost that I made. The brown is Red Heart. It is not this Posh, but it turned out pretty cute. I feel like it looks like a ghost, obviously. It is a no-sew pattern. I did put like I put blush on it. It's not really that noticeable, but yeah, I think it turned out cute. And this is actually in order, so yeah. That is basically it for the time being. I am now going to work on these patterns, and I don't know how long that will take, but I will get back with y'all. I do have more orders I have to work on, so it may be a couple days before I check back in. I will tell y'all today's date. It is September 5th, and it is 10:48. So I think I will go ahead and start on one of those patterns. And then later on today, I need to work out. I already done school stuff, so probably need to do some lead eating because I need to finish that up. I don't know what else I need to do today. I feel like there is something I'm supposed to do. I don't know though. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start on something, and whenever I check back in is when I'll check back in. So I'll see you next time. Peace out. Hey everybody, it has been quite a while since I have last recorded for this particular video. It is not going to be what I originally had it to be. I have no idea when I started this video either. I just know that I had started it and never finished it. Today is October the 24th, and I'm finally going to just wrap it up and post this video for y'all. So, I know that I was supposed to make certain items for the Posh yarn. I have no idea what those items were now. Hopefully I've done an update with whatever the first ones that I made were. I don't remember what those were either, but I figured I would sit down and look on my phone here and go over anything that I made in the Posh. So not just what I originally stated I was going to make. So we're just going to look at everything that I made with the Posh yarn, and then I will do a review of what I think about the Posh yarn. So I am going to try and show y'all by just positioning my phone to the screen for y'all. If I need to, I will edit a picture in there, but I'm hoping I don't have to. So the very first thing that I can find here that I made with the Posh yarn is these keychains. These are bear keychains, and please focus. Yes, lovely. So absolutely love these things. I will be putting the patterns down below for y'all as well. These are super quick to make, and they sell decent. Haven't had them out that long, but they do sell decent at the markets. I need to prep some keychains and try and sell them online. But yeah, so that's the first thing that I have here that I made. I know that wasn't one of the items in the video, or at least I don't think it was. Like I said, I don't remember what it was that I had originally stated for this video. And then the next thing that I know is Posh yarn is the cow right there. It is a purple and white cow, and this pattern was pretty simple. I have decided that I like no-sew patterns, so I'm starting to dislike anything that requires sewing. And this did require a little bit of sewing. Okay, so I searched and searched, and I apparently don't have a photo of it, but it's this cow right here, but out of the Posh yarn. I know I made one. Hopefully y'all can see that. I do need to prep some more of these. Hopefully I can do that today or tomorrow. But yeah, that was another thing. I'm trying to remember if there was anything else I made out of the Posh yarn. I feel like there was, but I honestly don't have much of the Posh yarn missing. I have it sitting in a box over there I'm looking at, and I'm also looking at my phone at the same time. Let me focus on what I'm doing. So I don't have a lot of the Posh yarn missing from the box, so maybe I haven't made that much. I have made some no-sew ghost. I have a picture of those. I'll pop those up on the screen. So I know that was made with the Posh yarn. I do have some stuff sitting here beside me that I will pull out and show y'all. And these are the latest things that I made with the Posh yarn. So the latest things that I made with the Posh yarn were these axolotls. And this is actually the very first time I have made these. I had people asking me at markets if I had them, and I always had to tell them no, I've never made one. So I finally made some. But these are the first two I made out of the axolotl pattern. This one is the original pattern with the small and these, whatever they're called on the side of the head there. I altered it and done chains with slip stitches and no mouth, and I like this one better. but we're not focused on the patterns. I'm just showing you the Posh yarn. I need to remember that. But there is the third one, and then I made a big axolotl with a different pattern. There it is. And then here is a medium-sized one, which is my favorite. It is absolutely adorable, and I did use sparkly sinker eyes. So yeah, those are the latest things I made with the Posh yarn, all in the same colored pink, and all axolotls. So now we will do a review on the yarn. So obviously I didn't get to use all the yarn because I'm cutting this video off here and I'm going to get it edited and posted for y'all. I will do another one in the future possibly. It's just, since I already had this video started, I don't even know when, I just need it done with. So I can have like a proper start with it again. If you don't watch this video, I don't blame you, because it's not really that entertaining after the first part. So, my review of the Posh yarn of what I have used so far is I absolutely love it. It is so soft, it feels amazing. I am not a fan of using real thick yarn, even though I do like the way some of those patterns turn out, or some of those items turn out when other people make them and I see them online, but it's just not for me. I tried using the Burnett, not for me. And this is a size 5 yarn, so it is a good balance between using weight 4 and weight 6, I would say. It does not hurt my fingers to work with either, so I appreciate that. And then there are some things that look better with the Posh versus my weight 4 yarn that I use all the time. And then of course there's things in the weight 4 that look better than using this Posh yarn. So it's all a personal preference type thing. As far as the price goes, I know people like to do reviews on prices and stuff. I always buy my stuff when it's on sale, so I couldn't tell you about the normal price. But yeah, the price doesn't bother me when they're on sale because that's when I buy stuff. But this Posh yarn was absolutely ridiculous to get a hold of. It was always out of stock, so I'm glad that I did find it when it was in stock and I got a hold of that. Definitely need to make more with that. Like I said, that will be a video for the future. So yeah, I guess that's basically all I have to say, and I hope y'all have had or have a great day and see you next time. Bye everybody!